Hey, Blazer Tales. Oh, I got such a good one for you today. This is Willodeen by Katherine Applegate. Oh my gosh, I love this book. It is so amazing. Now, this is not the book talk. I'm going to put link that below. This is the first chapter Friday reading, so I'm just going to read the first chapter. Let me share my screen so that you can look at the this is a different cover. She changed covers, so I have two different covers. Same book though. Let me I don't want to share. I want to make it bigger. Hang on a second to fill. There we go. Okay, so that is Willodeen. That is Katherine Applegate, the author. And let me get right to it. This has a part one, so it comes before the first chapter. So part one. Oh, I wish you could see this picture. It's a picture of a merry-go-round, and there is a little creature right there on top that we're about to read about. You can see that. That's the little creature. Part one. The little creature appears late one afternoon on an old carousel in the village of Perchance. She is propped, dazed, and damp as a newborn on the saddle of a wooden unicorn. She blinks, then blinks some more. She makes a noise, a sort of a squeaky growl. Her breath comes and goes in tiny gasps and sighs. Her furry paws move when she tells them to. Her head turns this way and that. She seems to be in fine condition, but where is she? And more importantly, why is she? She pats the neck of her lifeless steed. Perhaps she should wait here. Yes, that might be the best thing to do under the circumstances. She does not know herself well yet, but she seems to be a patient sort. And patience, she suspects, might serve her well, might even save her life. The creature has a maker, a boy with nimble fingers and a tender heart. He's spent hours weaving weeds and thistledown in the milky moonlight, spinning her into existence. She has a friend as well, a girl with sharp eyes and a stubborn soul. And though the girl is young, she understands things that others do not. The creature on her wooden horse knows none of this. Not yet. She does not know all at once and with great certainty that she is quite alive and quite alone. Okay, that was just part one. This is chapter one. Once upon a time, when stones were soft and stars were bits of dust, I loved a monster. It seems forever ago, and perhaps it was, though things weren't really so different. True, magic was gentle then and plentiful, but it's always there if you know where to look. The moon, after all, still smiles from time to time, and the world still spins like a dancer through the skies. In any case, the winds and wares don't matter much. I'm sorry, don't much matter. The earth is old and we are not, and that is all that you must remember. Oh my gosh, that's it. I want to read. We'll see. Oh, it's just one more. Let me just read one more. Chapter two. I suppose I always loved strange beasts. Even as a wee child, I was drawn to them. The scarier, the smellier, the uglier, the better. Of course, I was kindly disposed toward all of Earth's creatures, birds and bats, toads and cats, slimy and scaly, noble and humble. But I especially love the unlovable ones, the ones folks called pests, vermins, monsters, even. My favorite were called screechers. Now, the screecher is the blue creature right there on the cover. They screamed at night like demented roosters for no reason anyone could ever make out. They were grumpy as tired toddlers. They were sloppy as hungry hogs. And I guess there's no nice way to put it, they stank to high heaven. Get one riled, and he'd slap his big tail and give off a stench as ferocious as an outhouse in August. And screechers that were almost always riled. That'll happen when people are constantly aiming arrows your way. Screechers had needle sharp teeth and dreadful claws. They had wild green and yellow eyes, two curly cool tusks, and more drool than a dog at dinner. They weren't big, about the size of a baby bear, I guess you'd say. Their bristly fur was plum colored, and their tails looked like burnt flapjacks covered in quills. I was the first to admit that screechers weren't exactly charming, but I had a soft spot in my heart for them. Nevertheless. I'm not sure why. Maybe I knew a thing or two about being unlovable myself. Maybe when the whole world was marching one way, some ornery part of me started shouting, "Go the other way, Willodeen." You've just got to root for the underdog, don't you? And it sure seems to me that screechers had always been the underdogs in nature's plan. Although rooting for cute puppies would have been a whole lot easier. Anyway, that's how it is. I'd take some of a whole lot smarter. Let me start over. I'd take someone a whole lot smarter than me to tell you why we love what we love. Oh, that is Willodeen. This book is so amazing. Let me stop sharing my screen. So do not miss Willodeen. This book is absolutely incredible. Holy cow, love it. There are links at the bottom to my first chapter. No, sorry, this is the first chapter of Friday reading, to the book talk, and then to my PowerPoint that I have for teachers and like parents that are homeschooled that go with the book. I have coloring sheets that go with the book so you can color while you're reading this. So Willowding, don't miss it. See you in the next video, guys.